what do you think about today?
I think it's a great day. Anytime we can make them stand inside and peep out the window, the cowards.
I'm gonna put this on YouTube. Tell us why you're here.
I'm here because 8 years ago today, my son Gilbert A. Barber was murdered by Deputy Thomas Gordy for no reason at all. And we've got no justice so far, so I just feel like we shouldn't have to remember this all by ourselves.
Right, right. Well, what kind of response have you gotten from the justice system?
It's been very, very negative, a whole lot of lies, a whole lot of cover-ups, and it really got an education in the deeds of this system.
Well, if you can't get any justice from the justice system, what do you think we got to do?
I think we're going to have to take it to the streets. I think it's going to call for a revolution.
What's up? All right. So why are you here today? What brought you out today?
My brother was killed last year by the Greensboro Police Department. He was tasered and maced and beaten, and we haven't heard anything yet. They won't give us any police supports or anything. So.
Right, right. So you've gotten pretty much no response from the justice system?
No response at all.
Right. Well, what do you think that we need to do if we can't get any response?
Just keep pressuring them until they do something.
I'm here for justice for my brother because it was wrong how they did him. And he deserves to be here right now. And that was wrong for what they did.
What do you
I
think?
want to stop it. That's how they hurting people.
What do you think when you see things like this, when you see people getting together?
I think it'll help them and make them feel bad for what they did. And they need to stop it.
All right, what brings you here today?
Well, first of all, to support Gil Barber's family and demand justice. It's been 8 years, and Gil Barber's been a lightning rod for a lot of activism in this area. It sort of symbolizes the fight against police brutality, so that's one reason. The other thing, and there's been 8 people killed in Guilford County in the last year by law enforcement. The sheriffs have killed a few of them. And the other thing is 287G. This sheriff here has been in the forefront of wanting to come down on the Latino community. We call it the New Fugitive Slave Act, where they want to round up people, deport them, harass them, and keep them in the shadows. And this is just something that a lot of us are fighting. We're uniting with other people, and we get out. We need to really go hard at all the law enforcement in this area. This has become a movement among them in North Carolina to come down on immigrants. So that's why I'm here today.
What's the connection you see between 287G and just regular everyday police brutality?
Well, I just think the police are part of a system, a capitalist system, that they're here to control people, to control immigrants, to control black people. These youth that they've all killed are very expendable to them, and that's the kind of thing that, we point to the police as part of a system, and this system needs to go. I'm a revolutionary.